Morning all of you. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the case-based question or paragraph-based question. So paragraph-based questions will come in term 1 examination of class 12. So all of you need to practice this type of question. And in this video, one question I'll solve, one paragraph-based questions that is from ray optics, the chapter number 9, class 12. So let us solve this question. So this question is power of a lens is given by, you know that power of a lens, the formula is given here in the paragraph, and it is 1 by f. P is equal to 1 by f if it is a single lens. Now if there are many lenses, they are in contact with each other, they are kept close to each other or in contact with each other, then the formula also we know that is P1 plus P2 plus P3, or ultimately if we'll say in terms of if we want to write, then it will be ultimately 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 plus 1 by f3. So this formula is for lenses in contact. If the lenses you will keep them in contact, then this will be the formula. What is the formula if lenses are separated? It is not written, but all of you should know that if the lenses are separated by a distance, let's say d is the distance between them, then what will be the power of this combination? The power of this combination is P1 plus P2 minus d into P1 P2. So this is the formula if lenses are separated by a distance, or you can say in terms of focal length. If you want to represent, then 1 by f, that is the focal length of the system, is 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 minus d into 1 by f1 into 1 by f2. Right. Now this is the basic formula. Now let us solve one by one these questions. What will be the, based upon this information, what can be the option? So first let us discuss about question number 1. A convex and a concave lens are separated by a distance, then put in contact. The focal length of the combination. So the question says that the concave and convex lens separated by a distance. So initially there was a convex lens and there was a concave lens. They are separated by a distance d, right? Then what will be their combination? We know that 1 by f, that is the combination focal length, will be equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. Now you see the focal length for convex lens is positive, we know, right? Convex lens focal length is positive, as you remember, and concave lens focal length is negative. So here if we'll say, and they are separated by a distance, so another term will come, the minus d into 1 by f1 into 1 by f2. Okay, so you will see that what value you are getting, what number you are getting. Now you are getting, let me go to the next page. Okay. So the question was, initially they were separated, then brought in contact. So initially, what is the formula? Their focal length is total focal length, or combination focal length 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 minus d into 1 by f1 into 1 by f2. Now you see f2 is negative, f1 is positive. So you can say this is plus 1 by f1, this will be minus 1 by f2, and This will be plus because F2 is minus, so minus into minus plus, D into 1 by F1, 1 by F2. Okay. So this will be the focal length of combination when they are separated by a distance D. Now, if they are in contact, now they are brought in contact with each other. These two lenses are brought in contact with each other. So now what will be the focal length? So now the focal length is, the formula is 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. This last term will not come. So we can write this is 1 by F1 and F2 is negative. So minus 1 by F2. Now you just compare this both the equation. This is, let's say, first equation. This is second equation. You compare both the equation. You see that? So that in first case when the lenses are separated by a distance D, then 1 by F1 plus some number and minus some number. Here 1 by F1 and 1 subtracting 1 by F2. So in first term 1 by F1 minus 1 by F2. These two are common for both the term, but here one extra term is there. So who will be greater? Let's say this is X and this is your Y, equal to this is Y. So X will be greater or Y will be greater? Clearly X will be greater than Y. Yes or no? That means when they were separated by a distance D, let's say 1 by FD, and this is they are combined in contact. Okay, 1 by FC. So you can say 1 by FD when they are is greater than 1 by FC. Clear? Now, if a ratio is greater than, suppose you will say 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 4. Then if we take their reciprocal, then what will happen? This sign will change. That means you have to write that 4 is greater than 3. Yes or no? So here, who will greater? Which focus will greater? If we take the reciprocal, then you will say FC combination. When they are in contact with each other, that time the focal length will be more than the focal length will be more than the focal they are in at a distance D, right? So when they are contact, their focal length, combination focal length will be more than when they are separated. So which one will be the option? So what will be the option here? So the option will be it will increase. When concave and convex and concave lens separated by a distance D, then put in contact, the focal length of the combination will increase. First they are separate, then they are brought together. So when they are brought together, the focal length will be more. Now question number 2 is very easy. Two lenses, 1.5 diopter and 1 diopter are placed in contact. The effective power, we know that power is equal to P1 plus P2. Very easy. This is 1.5 plus 1, 2.5 D. So option A. Question number 3. If the power of the lens is 5 diopter, focal length. Very easy. The relation between power and focal length is P is equal to 1 by F. Here focal power is given, focal length is asked. So F will be equal to 1 by P. That is 1 by 5. That is so 1 by 5 meter basically you will get. Now the options are given in centimeters. So 1 by 5 into 100. So you will get 20 centimeters. Option B. two thin lenses of focal length 10 centimeter, 5 centimeter are kept in contact. The power of the combination is, so now they are contact, but you see the one focal length is plus, one is minus, so that means one concave, one convex, and another concave lens are in contact with each other, and so the combination focal length will be 1/10 plus, means convert to meter, okay, because the formula is in meter. So 1/10 means if it is in meter, then you can say it is 0.1 meter plus, it is minus, so minus 1/5. 5 is 5/100, that means 0.05 meter. Or you can write that this is 10/1, this is 5/100, so it is 100/5 also you can write. Now you can take LCM 5, this is 50 minus 100, so this will be minus 50/5. You can say this is 10, so minus 10 diopter. This will be minus 10 diopter. So minus 10 diopter means the power of the combination. So this is 1/f. This is 1/f. So power of the combination is P is equal to 1/f1 plus 1/f2. Okay. So this is your power. So this is your minus 10 diopter. So option A is the correct answer. Right? Then this is fourth one. Now fifth one, last one. A convex lens of focal length 25 centimeter is coaxially placed with contact with a concave lens of focal length 20 centimeter. Okay. Then the system is converging or diverging or whatever else. So first let us calculate the power. If power is negative, it will be a concave type thing, then it will be a diverging one. And if combination power is positive, then the combination lens is also a converging type lens. So we'll calculate power and check that whether it is negative or positive, so that we can predict that whether it will be converging or diverging. So combination power is 1/f, that is 1/f1 plus 1/f2. Now the important is coaxially placed contact with a concave lens. So concave lens means this f2 will use negative. So 1/f1, f1 is 25 centimeter, that means 0.25 plus f2 is 1/0.20. So if we'll write it, then this will be 100/25, and this is minus, right? So minus, because f2 is the second lens is concave, so minus will be there. So this will be 100/20, or you can say 4. 100/25 is 4, minus 100/20 is 5. So minus 1 diopter you will get the power of the combination. Now the power, you are getting a negative number. Focal length also you will get a negative. So focus negative means it is a concave kind of lens, and a concave lens is always diverging. So the combination will be a concave one. If a concave and convex of this much focal length is combined together, kept in contact with each other, then the result will also be a concave kind. So that's why it will be diverging in nature. So option B will be the correct answer. It will be diverging in the nature, right? So when this type of paragraph based questions will come, you have to analyze, and accordingly you have to choose the correct options. Okay, so in the next videos also I'll solve your assertion region, and from different chapters I'll solve questions based on your paragraphs. That is case based, competency based, value based. This type of questions will be there. So let's stop here. Thank you.